Hello everyone. This is my sixth PowerPoint presentation video, I think, regarding this DUI Drive, and the title of this presentation is Demonstrating Working of DUI Drive, Reactionless Drive. Of course, DUI Drive is a reactionless drive. And in this presentation I am going to present you number of videos, testing videos with DUI Drive in different formats, different apparatus, in different conditions. In favor of working of DUI Drive. Okay, let's begin the PowerPoint presentation. Before I start this presentation, I would like to remind you, for those who are watching this presentation regarding DUI Drive for the first time, DUI Drive is a reactionless drive system and is a new and advanced patent pending technology to propel any vehicles in land, water, air and space. And to understand this presentation clearly, you should go through my previous presentation and know basics of DUI Drive if you are really interested in this field. Otherwise you don't have to go all that thing. If you want to understand it deeply, then you should go through my previous video, but otherwise it's not necessary. You can just analyze it, the system moving forward, so you don't have to go through my previous video until and unless you are very interested in this drive system. Okay, let's go to the next presentation slide. In my previous presentation videos, I use rubber bands and threads with help of human hand for explaining the basics of DUI Drive. In those videos, it's something type primitive technology for what I am going to present right now in this presentation. It's an antique technology. This is modern technology. Let's understand like that. In those videos, I have used rubber bands and threads, which I have cut down with my hand, and this might have create some type like something like there is an interaction with the hand and in the movement of the rings. So I have completely avoided the use of hands in this presentation. In this presentation video, I have used electricity to power up the action, and there is no any intervention of my hands, and reactionless movement has been achieved using different methods within the same concept. Okay, let's go through it. For this test experiment, I have taken two rotors, like these rotors, and this is the downside of the rotors. There are three pivoted wheels. The rotors are not limited to move only in one direction. It can move anywhere, because this pivoted wheel will allow the wheels to move in any direction, and each have three pivoted wheels. This will decrease the friction between the rotors and the ground, the surface which we are going to mm, move the rotors. Okay, let's see in more details. And just a minute, here are two solenoids in the center, two solenoids for each rotor. One solenoid is placed sticked fixed in the center, one solenoid for one rotor, and attach in the center for to make the center of gravity and center of geometry of rotor to be in one place, not exactly, but so might in such a volume that the result of the presentation doesn't get affected. And scale in that solenoid, scale are pasted like this in both the rotors, and this is one major scale which is attached with the scales, small scales attached with the solenoid fixedly, and the small scales are attached with the big scale with rubber bands. No need explanation right now because later on you will see it clearly. Let's go to the another slide. As you can see, the three pivoted wheels attached on both of the rotors to reduce friction between rotors and ground. Two solenoids attached in the center of each rotors and connected with the threads. Let's see them in action. Okay, let's see. I don't know where did I lost the stroke one, but I will start with the stroke 2. Okay, did you see that? The two rotors, when the solenoids are switched on, the force created by the solenoids is within the concept of DUI drive, so they are propelled from the first point to the second point. This is the distance. This distance is around this is 5 centimeter. One stroke 2.5 centimeter. Okay, let's see another stroke. This is the starting position. Okay, again both the rotors has moved forward without any wheel mechanism, without any reaction. Let's see the another stroke. Oh, when the solenoid is switched on, both the rotors move forward. In every, there are total 4 strokes. In every stroke, the rotors have moved a distance of 2 to 3 centimeter. Okay, when solenoids are switched on, the force applied by the valve using the threads to the rotors create a directional movement on both the rotors. The action of both the rotors do not have any reaction. Both the rotors have traveled a distance of 2 to cm average in each stroke, reacting with each other and not reacting with ground for forward movement. You can see it clearly. There is no reaction, and if someone is and there might be a case that there might be a friction between the ground and the rotors, so the friction is the cause to move the rotor forward. If someone is thinking in that way, then next coming few videos will clear all that thing. So let's move to the another slide. Okay, here I have make another arrangement. Here there are two rotors, but the solenoid is attached on edge of the rotors, and this is counter solenoid to make the mass, center of mass or center of geometry of the rotors, and mm, and center of movement is remain within this point. So I have put this counter solenoid, and these two solenoids are going to take be in action. Okay, let's play this video. Okay, this has also moved according to the plan. Okay, both the rotor moved few centimeter forward. Let's watch again. Okay, it has moved as previous one, and same result is achieved here with slightly different arrangement. The solenoid here are placed in the edge of the rotors, and similar solenoids are placed on other opposite side of the rotors to make the geometrical center and center of mass of the rotor on the same point. Okay, there's nothing to explain more over here. Let's move to the other slide. Okay, here as I have shown in my first video of this presentation, there are the big scale is attached with small scale. As you can see here, these are the small scales, and it's attached with rubber band, and when switched on and off, when the solenoid is switched on and off, when the solenoid is switched on, the rotor moves forward, and when off, it will regain its original position. And with the help of these rubber bands and this whole system move forward. This is also a reactionless. There is no any interaction with the ground for the rotors to move forward. Okay, let's see another one. Here the rubber band is used to regain the position of the rotors in the position required for the next stroke. As you can see the result, the reactionless movement of the rotors is achieved here, although the distance is very late, but enough to support the theory of DUI drive. Yes, although the distance is less, it's enough to support the theory of DUI drive. Okay, let's move to the next video. Here I have put two rotors, and let's move them. Okay, as you can see there, I don't want to manipulate the result, so I have shown as it is, and I have shown this video too, because I might not show this video because both the rotor are not moving in straight line. They are inclined towards right side. It's because the switch, one of the solenoid is not working, and this has also some advantage, because if you want to change the direction of this vehicle in space, you can do it. So I have included this video too, and as you can easily see it, the two rotors interacting with each other have crossed a distance of around, here I think in this video, 10 centimeter. The rotors have already traveled a distance of 10 centimeters. Let's see in slow motion. Okay. Let's see in fast motion. Okay. If we can do this in 10 strokes per second, then this will speed up. But it's just in experimental stage. in theoretical stage. I think I don't call this an experimental stage. This is called theoretical stage. DUI Drive is currently is in the stage of theoretical stage. It's proving its theory of working is correct. Only that. It's not in the experimental stage too. So as you can easily see, both the rotors had moved forward. So I just want to say that I haven't manipulated the experiment shown over here. Okay, let's move to the another video. One of the solenoids was not working, so the movement of the rotors was not linear, but the result was as expected and according to theory of DUI drive. Yes, I have already explained that. Let's move to the next video. In this video, I have made the rotors with two rings and two solenoids are attached in two sides to make the center of gravity in the geometrical center of the rotors. That makes the result more better. And as usual, it's attached with rubber band with smallest ring. The ring have diameter over here. So whatever, you can see it. I may not explain so well, I don't have good English, but you can see it. The picture tells it all. See it workings. Something is moving forward without any pushing anything backward. And as you can see, the rings have three pivoted wheel. These three pivoted, one here, and one here, and symmetrically one here, and one here. So there is no any friction. There is very less chance of friction to play and roll to move this thing forward. Okay, the video is running. What I am going to show. Okay, why the video stopped? It stopped. There are two rings and it's moving, and its movement is as expected. Okay. Yet another test of DUI Drive. The previous video was another test of DUI Drive with different combination. Here the rotors are used are the wooden rings shaped object, and everything others are same here as previous rotors. Similar solenoids are placed on opposite side of the rotors for balancing the mass at the geometrical center of the rotors, and each end have three pivot wheels attached with it to reduce friction with the board. And we have seen the result. Okay, let's see another test with something different than before. Okay. Oh, this is I have just changed the surface over here. Nothing is changed, just the surface. Sometimes some surface might be slightly inclined, so something has moved forward due to the inclination of the surface, but this is not the case. But I just want to test in different surface. Okay, let's play this. Okay, when the solenoid are switched on, the forward movement is recorded, and it's as expected. And movement of around 7 centimeter I think is achieved within few within 40 seconds. Okay, how many seconds? 22 in 30 seconds most probably. 7 centimeter in 30 seconds. It's not about the speed, but the thing I am going to demonstrate is the working of DUI drive and its movement. Yes, this has done around 3 inches I think. This is 1 to 3 inches, means it's around, it's more than 3 inches, around 7 centimeter. Okay, let's see another text. And similar test is done on another surface and same result is achieved. Yes, same result is achieved with let's move. Okay, this is quite different. I have now placed both the rotors in a cart. This cart is Lego, and Lego I took it from my son's toys, and there are 4 wheels on it, and this is just placed but not fixed. Just 2 rotors are placed with attached with the rubber bands and with the scale, with the help of scale. And it's just only placed on this cart. It's frame of car. The cart is frame of car, and through this experiment we can get a result of tethering test. So this result can make show you lot of things. Okay, I have started doing on and off of the solenoids. This time also one solenoid is not working, but this thing is working. Okay, the rings had started to move forward. Okay, if someone is thinking it's the friction between rings and the ground that is making the movement, this video is answer to that. Okay, because there is no friction with the ground, and winning the force between the friction of the rotors and the ground, the both thing, rotors and this cart, both has moved forward. So this can show you that it's not the friction that's moving the rotors forward. It's not because of the friction, it's because of the interaction between the 2 rotors. This video is answer to that question, and this video is very important, and this video has proven the legitimacy of the previous videos. Okay, let's move to the next video. Another similar text made with the solenoids attached at the center of the rotors, and whole system is placed in the cart. Here the cart is not fixed with the rotor system. The test is done to show the thrust due to rebouncing of the rotors in backward direction in the ending of the cycle is less than thrust generated by the rotors, and rebounding could be reduced and made negligible. Yes, rebounding could be reduced very negligible, and it's easily through making slight changes, and the result is as usual. Okay, let's move to the slide. And here I have placed 2 Lego bricks here and here to limit the scale. It's almost like the cart is fixed with the scale holding the rotors. It's almost, not exactly, it's exactly fixed, the forward moment is fixed. So let's see the result. You can see the movement of the rotors along with the vehicle, along with the cart, and the force is quite powerful, and it has traveled almost 5 centimeters in 25 seconds. Yes, you can analyze by slowing the video if you are deeply interested in this. Okay, let's move to the next slide. Here the cart is not fixed but attached with the rotors. Here the rebouncing of the rotors in backward direction in the ending of each cycle is created due to difference between rotating center and center of mass of the rotors. That's a problem that can be solved easily. We are in almost ending of the presentation. As you can clearly view, the forward momentum can easily be achieved without pushing anything backward. Okay, and I want to show you something, that if something works in one way, then it should work in another way too. I mean, if input is given and output is taken out, then if the output is given, the input should be, there should be some input. Okay, in mechanics it's the same, output and input are same. Okay, my English is not that good. Let's see this video. Oh no, where are you going? Okay, let's see this video. Here I have the input is, in the previous video the input was the force between the rotors, but in this video the input is rotatory motion. In the previous video the output was rotatory motion, but in this video the rotatory motion is the input, and the thread here will stop the rotor from one point, and at that also forward movement is achieved. And okay, to understand this video more clearly, you could see my another presentation video, reverse action of DUI drive. You can understand this more clearly. For right now, the reverse process of DUI drive has worked as predicted. That's only for this now, because I don't want to make my presentation very lengthy. This is reverse testing of the rotors. Here the input is changed or reversed and output is as expected. If anyone wants to contact me with for anything, queries, questions, and or anyone wants to partner with me to forward to make this DUI drive, improve this DUI drive, then you can contact me. If you need me, you can contact me, otherwise it's okay. Okay, my another presentation will be continued very soon. Thank you for viewing my presentation and having patience. Thank you.